Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Y'all know we got to keep the storyline going. Western Kentucky is hosting a critical ACC game against Duke. Number 6 Duke. They're only 6-1. Duke, I think last time we saw Duke, they was playing Maryland. This might be our first time seeing Western Kentucky. I'm scrambling in the pocket and I'm making magic happen. I'm going. He might get like 50 out of that. Let's go. It looked like we wasn't going to get no yards out of that. Rochelle make something happen out of nowhere. Let's go. My bad. Y'all actually saw Western Kentucky when they played Tulane opening game in the Deuce Mayo Classic. But Rochelle, I told y'all about him in that game too. He's been cold all year. They got the right pieces around him. And now I'm going to go to instant replay if I can get it to work. And we're going to show y'all the replay on that run. Hold on, play action. I'm looking. Hold on, 98 thought he had a clean little sack. Nah, I'm out here running around in the pocket, making something happen. He's only a freshman. This is his first season as the Western Kentucky starting quarterback. He took over for Genty. And y'all know I made a mixtape about Genty a minute ago, but that's who Rochelle took over for, and he been killing. They still got 32 Efall. Yeah, that's his last name, Efall. I got to see dude. I forgot his name, his first name. But Rochelle been killing. Coming straight from Oregon, playing for Western Kentucky. He trying to make something happen. Duke been up on the score, but Duke's going to be a hard team to beat. This is definitely a critical game for Western Kentucky if they want to keep any ACC title aspirations alive and really they playoff aspirations, because a third loss, that could do it for them. So, Rochelle, we got one of the best running backs in the game. Efall gets about 4. Let's go. Yeah, we hurry up. We could just give it a running back. He going to get the first. We got all the confidence. We just going to run the same play, but rotate it. And damn, Duke defensive line wasn't going for that 4th and inches. We going to call a timeout. We definitely not kicking the field goal. 4th and inches, we got it. Let's go. We just got to get. Yeah, hold on. Yep. I'm going to do the halfback. Nope, I tricked him. I ain't doing halfback swing. We just going to run it up the middle. Grown man football. Give it to Quincy Efall. He's in his junior year. He's been one of the best running backs in the country. And that's really needed because they got a freshman quarterback. But he's stepping up into the pocket and gets sacked. Offensive linemen been holding their own on this drive, but they couldn't hold on that. And I know y'all peeped the drip. Y'all see our helmets. We can see everything with these helmets. They got the eyeball helmets. I think they added these helmets on the update, but we find a right open man, slanting down. Let's go. No huddle offense. Let's get it. Hold on. Let's hit. I'm changing the play around. I'm finding a good spot in the defense and shit. I really just went ahead and just took the sack because, yeah, I really just ran into defensive line. I can't even explain that. But let's go ahead and do the RPO. RPO game is working. Can he block? Damn, our number one receiver don't want to block. You on some A.J. Brown shit, bro. Like, come on. If you want to be our number one main target, you got to be able to block too. Come on. Let's hurry up and hit the screen game real quick. I think we can get some going. He don't want to block either. Damn, but he wasn't going for that. Shit, he said, my teammates might not want to block for me, but I'm going to move your little ass out the way. That's weight room talk. And we running the same play back to him. And that's a touchdown. I hope they don't review it because that might not count. But let's go. Western Kentucky's on the board, and you see the windmill in the back. Let's go. We can see everything with these helmets. Let the band play. Yeah, I fuck with they mascot. It looks like he could be on like Elmo's World or something. The Hilltoppers, Quincy Efall Jr., one of the best running backs in the country. Let's go. Grown man football. He been moving people the whole game. Definitely been in the weight room. He on the Saquon Barkley diet. And our defense gets a stop, and we're going to have the ball at halftime. Let's go. Damn, again, I step into the pocket. Do something stupid. Should have got the ball out to R1 faster. I ain't going to lie. On this dynasty, the ACC has really just been a revolving door. It's been a new champion pretty much every year. In Western Kentucky, he somehow finds a wide open man first down out of that. That's some magic in the pocket. I almost got sacked. I just tossed it up. Making some magic happen in the pocket. That's the freshman doing that. I don't know why they showing his highlight reel. He ain't do nothing but sit down in the coverage. Look, Wild getting almost sacked through a laser beam to the wide open defender. He was just sitting in the coverage. Let's go. It would have been 2nd and 15. Yeah, Rochelle. Yeah, them helmets is harder than a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Them helmets is cold. No cap. That was one of the best helmets they done added on the updates. I didn't even know Western Kentucky had that in their arsenal until they updated. I'm like, yeah, I've been had Western Kentucky as one of my user teams on the Dynasty, but I ain't never like took the here the replay on it. Look at 45, almost sacked him. Gets the wide open receiver. Let's go. 80 get outside to the sidelines. Duke definitely thought they had a sack out of there. No. Make some magic happen. He really only got 80 yards passing, but he's been heating up so far. And I think in the second half he could definitely go over and he finds a wide open. Or man, I try to cut back. Ooh, I took his little chankles. Come here. Let's go. That's our number one receiver. Gideon. Western Kentucky. The cheerleaders is hype. They're on groupie time, and Rochelle, the freshman, just sat down in the pocket, finds a wide open Gideon in the middle of the zone. Easy. And then I took his little ankles. Come here. Let's go. ACC football. We definitely need this game to stay alive in the ACC championship race. Western Kentucky ain't won the ACC in a minute, and he finds another body just sitting down on the drag. Let's go. He's picking this defense apart. He's really growing into his own as the season progresses. Let's get the running back the ball. Wide open lane to the end zone. Let the band play. Let's go, Efo. One of the best running backs in the country, letting it be known in this game. Western Kentucky is finally taking the lead, and Elmo is happy. Let's go. Dancing for joy. Western Kentucky's lit right now. They think they can take down the number 6 team in the country, and they really giving them a run for their money. So, we got to stop. I almost thought they scored a touchdown. I'm going to go ahead and play the full game now. Let's go. Let's get it. We definitely on our way. I'm not trying to do nothing stupid with the freshmen. We're going to start off the series with a little RPO. Easy dip. Oh, I almost thought he went out of bounds. He only get 1 yard out of that. We was not looking for that, but, you know, we'll get it started. We'll get it going. I'm trying to get number one is our best receiver. We got a couple, like, slot guys. But really, we could just depend on EFAR for a minute. But I'm trying to take a shot real quick. Let's go ahead. Play action game, Rocket. Hold on. R1's supposed to be open, man. Damn, he threw his ass. I don't know where he was throwing that shit to. But R1, yeah, look. The freshman trying to explain to you, like, you got to make that slant. Like, you just stuck on the cornerbacks. I understand what the freshman talking about. You got to make that cut. I ain't gonna lie. You too. Like, he got held too. I ain't gonna lie. Where's refs? Come on. He was holding. Like, there's no way he shouldn't get to that spot of the ball faster. There was a little holding right there. I hate that they don't be calling that. They love calling that on me, though. Whenever I'm sticking somebody up and I'm out here putting over clamps, they quit to throw that flag for me. Western Kentucky, the stadium post is going crazy right now. They got all the bandanas rocking in the air. He trying to make a move, but he's going nowhere. Let's go. 97 Mixon. He been another crazy freshman, but he played defensive end. Coming straight from Florida. He's already a star on the defensive line for Western Kentucky. Their defense been solid, but he's throwing it to the wrong person. I told y'all with them helmets we can see everything. And Severn's the last one that can make a tackle on him. Let the band play. Let's go. He threw it right to him. He thought he could get the out. With them helmets we see everything. We're like a fly. We got 1,000,000 eyes. Let's go. The drip is unmatched. Let's get it. Our mascot, he know what time it is. Upset alert in Western Kentucky. But this might not be as big of an upset as I think, because I think Western Kentucky is just as talented as this Duke team. Get off me, little boy. Hit him with the stiff arm. Running down the sideline. Got all the groupies jumping. Let's go. Big dubs in the chat. Western Kentucky throwing up the dub. And I ain't gonna lie, a play like that really changes the whole momentum of the game. It went from, what was it? I think it was 17-21, but they had something going on offense. And he thought he had like a Aaron Rodgers type of arm, like he had that accuracy. Nah, you can't do that. You still in college. I ain't even heard of you. Like the dude from Duke, like you was regular, you decent. But, like, you probably like a 6th-round pick at best. Like, you can't do shit like that, especially in a close game. And now the stadium post is definitely going to be rocking. Y'all got everybody from Western Kentucky on their feet. The bandanas is flying in the air. But, damn, that's how you bounce back. He just finds a crease in the middle of the defense. House call, let the man play for Duke. Damn. Number 7 got his get back immediately. That's how you feeling? He ain't like how he got stiffed on him like that. He got his get back immediately. Grant Emerson, he must have 99 speed. Look how he just flew by one of our top cornerbacks. They ain't even have the dude that had the pick 6. They put our top corner on him. He just blew by him. Turned him to a toast cheese man. Damn, that's how you feeling? He definitely ain't like that stiff on him. He might have just started something. Now Western Kentucky offense got to do it, and they going for 2. He looking like he going for the middle. Oh, no, he just going to run it. No, he not getting there. That's great defense. The D lineman came and made a play on that. They was trying to cut it down to a field goal game. Nah. But that's crazy. That was immediate get back. They heard all that shit I was talking about him, and then they coming with the aggressiveness on the kick return too. Shit, hold on. Wait a second. This game is getting a little too crazy. Let's get it down. Let's make this back into old-fashioned running game. Give it to the old-fashioned running back. First down, let's go. We got one of the best running backs in the country for a reason. Last game, he had 177 yards. Goddamn. He a monster out here. We got to go ahead and keep feeding cuz. Let's go ahead and hit him with the slip screen. There we go. We barely... Hold on. Make a play. Make a juke outside. Let's go. That was an easy. He made that little move. Yeah, hold on. Wait. First down. Rochelle. He already got 2016 passing yards this season as a freshman. Now, I think we only like 7 games in. He really found his main target, but really Efa has been making this game easy for him. Look at that move. To the outside, that's just stick work right there. Quincy Efa, Western Kentucky, putting themselves in a prime position to get this upset. Let's go ahead, motion the running back. I'm really looking for the corner, and that's a dot. That's a dot, fellas. Let's go. The freshman making big plays. I think we need to go to the instant replay for that. Send it over to Jim with that one. So right now we're seeing the freshman looking confident in the pocket, finds the corner. Got Western Kentucky back. Man, we got to give Jim props for that analysis. Let's get back to the game. Western Kentucky. What was it? Rochelle making plays. And we're really in prime position. We really just got to waste the time, but he's going for it all. Oh, shit. That was a freshman-like mistake, though. I really should have just went for it all. I was getting greedy. I just wanted to put the game out of reach. I was getting greedy, man. We really could just run it. Let me start getting greedy. Let's get it back to the running back. Let's go. Yep, he break the outside. He going back inside. That might be crib talk. No, at the 1-yard line. Let's go. Yeah, hold on. The Western Kentucky fans can smell it. They can smell the dub. They can smell the dub. They sense the dub. An upset win. This will be great for their season. Definitely put them back in the playoff talks. And I wonder what it'll do for Duke's playoff aspiration, but that don't matter. Let the band play EFO. Well, throw them bandanas in the air. Yeah, look at all the bandanas. It's going crazy in WKU. Everybody's finna be drunk leaving this game. Elmo, talk to him. And really, I think Western Kentucky can definitely be a good playoff team. They got the team. Even though they got a freshman quarterback, he's not playing like a freshman. He's playing like a phenom. And they got one of the best running backs and offensive lines in the dynasty right now. Defense is on point, too. Western Kentucky is not nothing to sleep on in this dynasty. We're going to kick it back out to Duke, see what they could do with it. We letting Duke know they might just be a basketball school. They might not be known for football no more. And we going to make a hit, too. We pretty much telling them it might be time for layup lines. It might be time for layup line, nigga. Like, football might not be a thing. That's what the winter season is for. This is a fall season sport. Football might not be your thing. Might be time for them layup lines. They trying to no huddle and get some offense going, but this is the loudest Western Kentucky has been this whole game. They can feel the dub. They definitely need this dub. Hold on. A little drag. I ain't gonna lie, 7, even though they losing 7 is damn near a monster. And I ain't never seen somebody get immediate get back after getting stiffed arm like that. He got stiffed arm like a little boy. And I know, hold on, that could have been a pick. Why did 6 not make a play on that? 17 still going. Damn. What the hell? I ain't gonna lie, their wide receiver room is a little deadly. I didn't know they had this many dogs on one wide receiver room. I ain't know Duke had a wide receiver room like this. He looking in the pocket again. You just throw it. Oh, shit, that was a bad angle. Touchdown, Duke. Let the band play. They said it might not be over, folks. Hold on. If he's getting cocky, he doing a night-night celebration down by 5. They still got a chance, but they got to get a stop. I think they got all 3 timeouts, but that was a terrible blow in the coverage by us. I don't know. First 6 ain't want to make a play on the ball. That was really just lazy defense. I can't even be mad about it. We was getting too cocky. We was playing some real lazy-ass defense. So now we try to just run this clock out, go ahead and get a dub. Don't give Duke any opportunity to come back in this. We was just up 2 scores. Give it back to E-Fall. Let's go. He get it to the 1. Any injuring players too. Like he really telling motherfuckers to get in the weight room. He injuring players. This is crazy. No, they gave us the first. It's not even second in inches. They gave us the first, and we gonna run it. A little stretch. All right, we get about 2 on that. That's cool. They gonna call their first time out. They got 2 more. I think we get 1 more first down. It's over. 1 more first down. This game over. E-Fall. Get the ball. Hold on. Yep, I see a lane. Damn, if he ain't tackled me, I was gone. That would have been game. If that defensive end that came off the right edge, he definitely just saved Duke. Because if I ain't, we just going to throw it. The coach thinks we should throw it because we get a first down as reps. Let's go ahead. Let's get it. Oh, open. Oh, shit. No. I didn't see the linebacker made a play out of nowhere. We set them up in crazy. That was the worst thing that could have possibly happened in that situation. Fuck. Damn, they set up at the 36 with a chance to win it. The stadium puss is rocking. They gonna need it too. He looking. No, first play, they get it. Touchdown. Are you serious? Lawrence Curry, they wide receiver room. Ever since they threw that pick 6 has been putting it work, and they going for 2 to make it a field goal. The change of events is crazy. And he's looking to the outside, but that shit is batted away. We wasn't going for that. We just need a field goal to take the lead again. I can't believe we threw that pick, bro. Oh, looked so open for a second. It's just the way he threw it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he's not gonna make them type of mistakes when he's a sophomore, but damn. Like, the way he threw it just fucked it up. Like, O was wide open, too. I really should have threw it earlier. I was waiting too long, and the linebacker came down, made a play on it. Well, we got to get some offense going. Let's go, Rochelle. What you got? Let's get. I'm trying to hit the corner again, but he floats it. No good, and it's back to 2nd and 10. We got to get some. I don't really like how their offense is set up in the 2-minute drill, though. These plays is not really efficient. Like Western Kentucky again. That's what I'm talking about. I try to force it to the running back. I should have ran a different play, bruh. Because really, them plays wasn't doing nothing. Really, any of them plays that I could have picked from wasn't doing it. I should have just went into my own bag. I'm out here listening to what the coach is telling me and shit, man. The offensive coordinator don't know what they talking about, man. Like, that shit's crazy. We going to have to send that blitz. We still got 3 timeouts left. So I guess if we could go ahead and stop them from getting a first down, make it a field goal game. But that shit, that really derailed a lot of momentum. Them two retarded ass drives. All right, another timeout. They gonna make it a 30-10. They might throw it here though. Yep, they definitely throw it. Nobody in the backfield. Let's go ahead and get some defense set up for that. They look like they looking for the drag, but no, he's just gonna run it, and he gets the first down, bro. That's game. I can't believe we just went out like that, man. That was a fumble. Up 2 touchdowns with like 2 minutes left. Like I could probably go back when I upload this, and I'm gonna see that we was probably up like 2 touchdowns with like 1:30 left. I can't believe that. Western Kentucky, all the hopes up just to lose by 1 in a heartbreaking loss in Western Kentucky. We had that shit on though. I ain't gonna lie, them helmets was crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, really that quarterback not even all that, bro. His weapons is insane. Bro, I'm talking about number 7, look, 14, he scored that touchdown. Look, the crowd was hyped, but literally number 7 got his get back immediately. They literally put him in the next cutscene. 7 got immediate get back. I ain't never seen nobody get back as fast as 7 did. His wide receiver core is crazy. Like that shit. Western Kentucky still got some hope though. Maybe if they still, I mean, if the committee don't count that as a crazy loss, it's okay. But I'm gonna see y'all in the next episode. I'm gonna see y'all on the flip.